السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today, inshallah, we are going to discuss the types of sentences in the English language. Okay? This is episode 3 of Advanced English Grammar. Sentence types. But before answering this question and talking about sentence types, do you know the definition of a sentence? Are you puzzled about this? Let's define a sentence. Sentence is the largest unit of language. That is the business of grammar to describe. يعني الجملة تعتبر أكبر تركيب في اللغة وهي دي وظيفة الجرامر to describe the sentence. In writing, sentences are marked by beginning with a capital letter and ending with a full stop or a period, question mark or exclamation mark. يعني الجملة في الكتابة بتبدأ ب capital letter لو بنسميه upper case حرف الكابيتال وتنتهي إما بفول stop أو بquestion mark or exclamation mark. يبقى ده يعني تعريف مبسط للجملة. لكن من ناحية التركيب sentences may be divided into simple sentences, those with just one clause. يبقى simple sentence has just one clause. Complex or compound sentences, those which contain more than one clause. والنوع الأخير اللي هو بيجمع ما بين الكومبلكس والكومباوند اللي بنسميه compound complex sentences. اوكي طيب هنشوف الكلام ده بالتفصيل علشان خاطر مش عايزين نتكلم كتير من غير أمثلة. أول حاجة the simple sentence. What's the meaning of a simple sentence? A simple sentence has only one independent clause. يبقى زي ما اتفقنا قبل كده وعرفنا يعني independent clause. A simple sentence has just one independent clause. John waited for the train. Joe waited for the train. Joe is the subject, waited is the verb. For the train is a prepositional phrase. Okay? طيب يبقى هنا مفيش أي conjunction يربط ما بين الclauses. هي just one clause. This is called a main clause or independent clause. Okay? So the simple sentence contains only one independent clause. ما فيهاش غير clause واحدة independent clause. طيب لما أقول هنا Mary and Jane took the bus. Mary and Jane took the bus. اوعك يغرك ان في هنا and وتقول ان دي compound sentence. لا الcompound sentence لازم تربط ما بين two clauses مش two nouns. فهنا Mary and Jane ده بنسميه compound subject. لكن هو السبجكت بتاع الجملة دي. خلاص it's compound subject. Took is the verb. The bus is the object. Okay? يبقى Mary and Jane took the bus. This is also a simple sentence because it has only one clause, one independent clause. يبقى أنا كده عرفت يعني إيه simple sentence بسيطة خالص أهو. طيب a compound sentence. طيب الcompound sentence الجملة المركبة. ومعنى كلمة compound means it consists of two equal parts. يعني أي حاجة تلاقي فيها compound مركب معناه إن هو مركب من جزئين متكافئين. يبقى compound sentence refers to a sentence made up of two independent clauses or complete sentences. يعني هم كانوا في الأصل two complete sentences أو two independent clauses. تمام؟ connected to one another with a coordinating coordinating conjunction. The coordinating conjunctions are easy to remember if you think of the word fanboys, okay? يعني الحروف الأولى من كلمة fanboys هم دمت coordinating conjunctions. يبقى الجملة لما تبقى مربوطة بواحد من coordinating conjunctions دي بنسميها compound sentence. Compound sentence. For, and, no, but, or, yet, so. I like coffee, full stop. Mary likes tea, full stop. These are two simple sentences. These are two simple sentences. But I can join these two simple sentences to make one compound sentence. I like coffee and Mary likes tea. يبقى أنا هنا ربطت الجملتين ببعض علشان خاطر أعملهم إيه؟ one compound sentence. هتلاحظ هنا إن الcompound sentence دي بقت مكونة من إيه؟ من one independent clause, and the second also is another independent clause. So we have two independent clauses in the same compound sentence. يبقى I have one compound sentence but two independent clauses. Okay? ما اقدرش اقول عليهم جملتين بقى، لا خلاص هم اصبحوا جمله واحده، ولكن بيتكونوا من ايه؟ two independent clauses اللي هي I like coffee, this is an independent clause. Mary likes tea, this is another independent clause. Okay? Today's weather will be fine. Okay? This is a complete sentence, maybe a complete sentence. But is a coordinating conjunction, one of the coordinating conjunctions. Tomorrow will be cloudy and wet. Tomorrow will be cloudy and wet. So tomorrow will be cloudy and wet. This is also an independent clause. Okay, so I have two independent clauses here. I have two independent clauses here. Sorry, this is the whole sentence. Okay, so I have two independent clauses here, joined by but, a coordinating conjunction. So this is a compound sentence. This is a compound sentence. يبقى دي compound sentence يا جماعة مكونة من two independent clauses. Two independent clauses. Mary never wrote the letter. No, did she call him? No, did she call him? يبقى أنا هنا عندي برضو Mary never wrote the letter. This is an independent clause. Did she call him? هنا في inversion. يعني ايه؟ يعني تقديم للفعل المساعد على الفاعل. Did she call him؟ عشان خاطر نور، لكن ده مش سؤال ولا حاجة. الانفيرجن هنا عشان خاطر في نور في الأول، في أول الكلوز. تمام؟ يبقى برضو this is another compound sentence. It contains two independent clauses. Two independent clauses. For two independent clauses, one compound sentence. Okay, let's go further. A complex sentence. طب وما complex sentence عبارة عن ايه؟ A complex sentence is a sentence with one independent clause and at least one dependent clause. يعني ايه؟ يعني لازم يكون فيها one independent clause. خلاص، يبقى لابد في الكومبلكس سنتنس ان يكون في one independent clause and at least يعني ايه at least؟ يعني على الأقل one dependent clause. This means that I may have more than one dependent clause in the complex sentence. وتبقى برضو اسمها complex sentence. تمام؟ يبقى الكومبلكس سنتنس رقم واحد يكون فيها ايه؟ only one independent clause. تمام؟ and at least one dependent clause. ممكن يكون فيها أكتر من dependent clause. It works best when you need to provide more information to explain or modify your sentence's main point. المين point بتاعت الجملة بتاعتك بتبقى في independent clause. بتبقى في independent clause. But I want to add more information, okay, about this independent clause or this main point. يبقى أنا عندي main point هي دي اللي أنا بعمل منها الإيه؟ الاندبندنت كلوز. تمام. بعد كده عايز اضيف معلومات عن الاندبندنت كلوز، ممكن اضيف subordinate clauses، subordinate او اللي بنسميها dependent clauses علشان اضيف معلومات اضافيه. Complex sentences are easy to spot as they often use subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions غالبا بيبقى فيهم subordinating conjunctions like because, since, until, to connect clauses. To connect clauses. Okay. يبقى برضو هيبقى فيها المرة دي بقى subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction مش coordinating conjunction زي مين؟ زي الكومباوند. لا، هنا في subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction. تعال نشوف أمثلة كده. Because my coffee was too cold, I heated it in the microwave. So the main clause is I heated it in the microwave. So this is the main clause. This is the independent clause because it can make a sentence by itself. I heated it in the microwave because my coffee was too cold. Can I say this alone? Because my coffee was too cold, full stop. Is this a complete idea? Is this a complete thought? No, I cannot say this alone. So this is not a complete idea. This is dependent clause because it depends on its meaning on the main or the independent clause. But I heated my coffee in the microwave because it was too cold. Okay. الطبيعي ان الديبندنت كلوز تيجي في الاخر، بس لو انا عايز اركز عليها او ااكد على المعنى ده بتاعها فاجيبها في الاول. ممكن ان انا اجيبها في الايه؟ في الاول. تمام. وفي حاله ان انا جبتها في الاول هحط كوما ما بين الايه؟ تو كلوزز. هحط هنا كوما. اوكي. I insert a comma. اوكي. الديبندنت كلوزز يا جماعه، the dependent clauses اللي فيها subordinating conjunction دي كلها بنعربها adverb، بنسميها adverbial clause. يبقى دي كلها اسمها adverbial clause لانها بتديني the cause of the verb، يعني the cause of heating. Why did you heat the coffee in the microwave? Why did you heat the coffee in the microwave? So the answer is because my coffee was too cold. يبقى هنا it gives you information about the verb. Okay, it modifies the verb. Okay, so this is called an adverbial clause. يبقى الادverbial clause دي نوع من انواع dependent clauses. Although he was wealthy, he was still unhappy. يبقى برضو هنا عندي main clause اللي هي he was still unhappy. This is the main clause. And I have also a dependent clause اللي هي although he was healthy. يبقى سهل جدا ان انا اعرفها لان هي فيها subordinating conjunction. فانا عرفتها من subordinating conjunction. Although she returned the computer after she noticed it was damaged. يبقى after she noticed it was damaged, this is the dependent clause or the subordinate clause. ليه؟ لأن فيها subordinating conjunction. اللي بالك subordinating لما استخدمها كفاعل او كpresent participle، لكن لو استخدمتها كصفه subordinate بس subordinate. اوكي. يبقى لان فيها after فانا قلت ان ديت dependent. لكن independent clause اللي هي she returned the computer. اوكي. whenever prices goes up اللي بيحصل customers buy less products. يبقى customers buy less products. This is the main clause or the independent clause. لانها ممكن تعمل جمله لوحدها. Customers buy less products. Okay, but I want to give more information about this. Whenever prices goes up. Whenever prices goes up. Okay, so this is the dependent clause. Okay. طيب بعد كده عندنا compound complex sentence. A compound complex sentence. What the meaning of a compound complex sentence? يعني دي فيها بقى النوعين، فيها compound وفيها complex. It's made up of more than one sentence joined by a conjunction and at least one of those sentences is complex. يعني هي عبارة عن complex sentence من اللي احنا لسه واخدينهم دلوقتي، تمام؟ زائد جملة كمان. زائد ايه؟ جملة كمان. Okay? And at least one of those sentences is complex. Okay? Those sentences is complex. يعني على الأقل واحدة منهم تكون ايه؟ Complex. In other words, it's a compound sentence with dependent or subordinate clause. يعني ايه؟ يعني هي compound sentence وبضيف لها كمان subordinate clause والsubordinate clause ده بيعمل لي ايه؟ dependent clause. يعني فيها compounding وفيها complex. فيها compound وفيها ايه؟ complex. يعني هلاقي فيها compound conjunction وcomplex وcomplex clause او complex sentence. تمام؟ طيب تعال ناخد مثال. We won the game but my uniform was muddy. لغاية هنا دي اسمها ايه؟ دي كلها كده اسمها ايه؟ أيوة. Excellent. This is a compound sentence because it has the coordinating conjunction but. طب أنا سكت كده، لو سكت وحطيت فول ستوب بدي compound sentence. لكن ده أضاف هنا كمان إيه؟ Subordinating conjunction because it rained the entire time. So here I have a dependent clause. يبقى I have also a dependent clause. Okay. يبقى أنا عندي دلوقتي two independent clauses و one dependent clauses. وعندي إيه كمان؟ وعندي conjunctions, two conjunctions, one coordinating conjunction اللي هو but, one coordinating conjunction و one subordinating conjunction اللي هو because. تمام؟ يبقى عشان كده سميتها ايه؟ compound complex sentence. compound اهي compound وبعدين complex sentence. دي complex sentence. okay. After our trip to the beach, okay, ايه اللي حصل؟ دي ايه؟ dependent clause. دي dependent clause. okay. School started back. دي independent clause. okay. School started back. and وأضفت عليها كمان independent clause تانية، يبقى كده بقت compound. and I was excited to see my friends. يبقى this is another independent clause. يبقى here I have a compound sentence. الاتنين دول كده على بعض compound sentence. بس أنا عندي كمان إيه؟ subordinating conjunction. يبقى دول كده مع بعض اعملوا لي إيه؟ complex sentence. تمام؟ يبقى أنا عندي complex وcompound. يبقى عشان كده سميتها compound complex sentence. So I have a subordinating conjunction اللي هو after and a coordinating conjunction اللي هو and. Sarah cried when her cat got sick, but when is a coordinating or subordinating conjunction? Yes, it's subordinating conjunction. So when her cat got sick, This is what? This is dependent clause. This is a dependent clause. Sarah cried. This is an independent clause. Sarah cried. Yes, it's independent clause. Okay, it can make a sentence by its own. When her cat got sick, this is dependent clause. So this is a complex sentence. طب وقفت لغايه هنا؟ لا، ده انا ربطتها ببط. بط دي لما تبقى موجوده يبقى معنى كده ان دي ايه؟ في compounding. تمام؟ but he soon got better. But he soon got better. Okay? يبقى هنا في compounding. He soon get better. This is another independent clause. يبقى I have two independent clauses and one dependent clause. So this is what? This is a compound complex sentence. Compound complex sentence. Okay? But these are two independent clauses, one dependent clause. The sun is shining through the clouds. The sun is shining through the clouds. This is a complete sentence. Okay. Okay. It's independent clause. Oh, I joined it, or I connected it to another independent clause. So I think we can go swimming. So this is called a compound sentence. Okay, this is called a compound sentence. Okay, because it has so. How can I make it compound complex? Huh? The sun is shining through the clouds. So I think that we can go swimming. Huh? Because today is a holiday. Today is a holiday. So because today is a holiday, this is a dependent clause. So it would make it compound complex. Okay. Before adding because, it was a compound sentence, but after adding because, now it's compound complex sentence because now it has two conjunctions. It has a coordinating conjunction so and a subordinating conjunction because. Okay, thank you very much for your attentive listening, and inshallah, please, inshallah, we can explain more and more questions about grammar and about different topics in English, in the English language. أرجو دعم القناة من الناس اللي استفادت من الفيديو ونشره لزمايلها ولكتير من المتخصصين اللي ممكن يستفيدوا بالفيديو ده. أشكركم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.